Alright guys, welcome back. In today's episode I'm going to be doing the Shield of Arrav quest with a mate of mine. But first let's have a look at our skills because quite a long time has passed since I last did a kind of update on here. So you'll see I've got most of my basic combat skills up to 5 here. Did that by killing cows, range up to 5 as well, killing chickens. Prayer is 11, that's mostly from the bones, and also the Restless Ghost quest, 17 magic. That's the highest combat skill I've got at the moment. That was from killing imps and from the imp catcher quest I did, plus a couple of random other things. Constitution, or hit points rather, that's 14. Crafting is 18, so I'm going to make myself chaps once I get to somewhere where I can tan the cowhides I've got. Mining is all the way up to 55 now, and that's mostly, well, we'll get into why that is later in just a moment's time. Smithing, 34. It was 33. I've got an awful lot of genies and books of knowledge as well, so that's just gone up to 34 by itself without having to do anything else on my part. Fishing is still 20, cooking 27 from cooking those fish. And lastly, wood cutting 30 and fire lighting 34 just from lighting all the trees I've got. So, near double the wood. Anyway, quickly going to check my bank here before I go any further as well. I've got a ton of gems from doing a bunch of mining, maybe not as much as I would have thought. 5k in the bank, here's all my iron armor, but I've also got 2,620 iron ore. Now that is a number I've calculated to be roughly enough to get me up to the next step. I think smithing it all is going to get me to 40, smelting it all, sorry, is going to get me to 40 smithing, and then turning all that into armor plus doing an upcoming quest will get me up to 48 smithing, which will let me make steel armor for myself. What else is going on in here? I got death runes just from doing a random maze, what do you call it? Not mini quest, random event. I've got a new oak shortbow here. I haven't got any arrows. I need to buy a ton of arrows while I'm in town here. Food is slowly going up. And here we go, 10,000 rune essence here. I've been gradually working on that over the last week or two. This is going to be enough, I've worked it out, to get me up to my end goal in rune crafting. Now, at the moment, rune crafting is 1. I haven't even started on it, really. I've just been gathering the raw resources. This should get me to 46 rune crafting, which is enough to make all of the free-to-play runes at a 2 times rate. And some of them, I think, air runes, as much as 5 times rate. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But yeah, so that is the end goal there. I won't be getting any more rune essence in this playthrough. That is plenty for me. I don't know. People talk about rune crafting as if it's one of the slowest to train, and I wonder if they're referring to the collecting the resources or the running the runes, or whether it's just a combination of the two. But either way, smelting seems much more important to me. This will get me, by the time I'm done, 30, maybe even 40,000 runes. So I shouldn't really need to worry about runes for the rest of the game. I should have enough from doing all that, apart from like your mines, your chaos, and your deaths, to get all the way to 59 magic, which I think is my end goal. That's the last of the free-to-play spells if you ignore Teleblock, which is all the way at 85, which is like quadruple or more of the XP. Not in the slightest bit interested in getting to that. And then here, random things just from getting the holiday event. Anyway, there's an area of Varrock I haven't explored yet, and that is the castle. Well, there's actually 2 areas. There's one to the north here, but I'll worry about that another time. For the time being, I'm going to wander into the castle here. So when I explored Varrock in an earlier episode, I went and explored the city proper to the south, but I never went through these walls here into the castle. And it's here we're going to be beginning our quest today. But first I'm going to check around the left-hand side, see if there's anything interesting. I suspect not. Oak trees in here? Let's have a look. Yeah, we can run. Why not? We're not carrying anything. Statue there. Statue of a famous knight. Let's see if I can add our name to that. What's up here? Oh, there's a body room. Why not? We'll take that. There's another interesting area to our left. Well, again, we'll worry about that another time. Go around the back here. Use at the back of the area here. Some high-level players. Black Knight. Bear pit here. Grizzly bear, level 21. Some coins in there as well, always trying to get me. Okay, what's this tree in there? A dying tree. Interesting. Skeleton. These bones have been picked clean. Something around here is hungry. I wonder what it could be. This has changed. Like, Varrock Gardens never used to be this involved. Didn't there used to be a door? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, apparently there's a quest starts here. That must be on a member's world. Rake Red Roadbush. Okay, so it must have been changed back when farming was introduced. let's head through the door here. We'll go in the back entrance to the castle. Why the hell not? What have we got in here? Pie dish. I'll take that for myself. And let's head through this way. Who's this? Us. King Rold himself. Don't know how to say that. We'll say Rold. What's he got to say? Greetings, Your Majesty. Do you have anything of importance to say? Not really. You'll have to excuse me then. I'm very busy and I have a kingdom to run. Okay, well, nothing interesting there then for us. Let's head back through. Here's the kind of front lobby area. I wonder at what point were the Varrock guards changed to look like that? Because I don't think they always were. Who's this in here? It's a prison. Hello. What kind of helmet is that? Hello, who are you? I'm a mighty adventurer. Who are you? I'm Sir Prison, a bold and famous knight of the realm. And that's the end of that. I wonder if we were both lying there. Let's keep heading around this way. Warrior woman, 24. Okay, interesting. All in steel there. Reldo. Let's go and speak to him. Hello, stranger. I'm in search of a quest. Do you have anything to trade? What do you do? Let's start with this one here. I'm the palace librarian. That's why you're in the library then. That explains that. Mystery solved. Although I would probably be in here even if I didn't work here. I like reading. Someday I hope to catalogue all the information stored in these books so all may read it. What else have you got to say? Anything to trade? Only knowledge. How much do you want for that then? No, sorry, that was a little, that was just my little joke. I'm not the trading type. Oh well. But I think you have one more thing to say. Look at who's this guy? Surok Magus. I'm in search of a quest. I don't believe there are any here. Let me think actually. Oh yes, I know. If you look in the book called The Shield of Arrav, you'll find a quest in there. I'm not sure where the book is, mind you, but I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Thank you. Alright, let's go and search for this book. So we can go through all the bookshelves here. And eventually we'll find the one that contains the Shield of Arrav. I wonder if there's any visual cues to... None of them look very interesting. Maybe I should have this open. I got 2 body runes there from just that one drop. That's interesting. Any of these here? I'll just speak to this guy in a second. Oh, hang on a second. This one clearly stands out. Let's grab this. Aha, the Shield of Arrav. Exactly what I was looking for. You take the book from the bookcase. Okay, let's check it out. Read book. The Shield of Arrav by A.R. Wright. Arrav is probably the best known hero of the 4th Age. Many legends are told of his heroics. One surviving artifact from the 4th Age is a fabulous shield. This shield is believed to have once belonged to Arrav and is now indeed known as the Shield of Arrav. For over 150 years it was the prized piece in the Royal Museum of Varrock. However, in the year 143 of the 5th Age, a gang of thieves called the Phoenix Gang broke into the museum and stole the shield in a daring raid. As a result, the current ruler, King Rold, put a 1,200 gold bounty, a massive sum of money in those days, interesting, on the return of the shield, hoping that one of the culprits would betray his fellows out of greed. So they've either long since given up hope, or they really don't care about it that much, because that is a rather small sum of money. This tactic did not work, however, and the thieves who stole the shield have since gone on to become one of the most powerful crime gang, or the most powerful crime gang in Varrock, despite making an enemy of the royal family many years ago. The reward for the return of the shield still stands. Let's go speak to Reldo, see what else he has to say here. Okay, I've read the book. Do you know where I can find the Phoenix Gang? No, I don't. I think I know someone who might, however. If I were you, I would talk to Barek, I don't know how to pronounce that, the fur trader in the marketplace. I've heard he has connections with the Phoenix Gang. Thanks, I'll try that. First though, we're going to find out who you are. Can't see you there, Can't you see, I'm very busy here. Be off with you. Okay, sorry. Oh, it's a members thing. Okay, well, we're done in here. Let's go and investigate that fur trader. Where is he? Barek, there we go. Can you tell me where I can find the Phoenix Gang? I don't think we ever spoke to this guy here. Hello, I'm in search of a quest. Sorry, kiddo, I'm a fur trader, not a damsel in distress. I seem to remember that line now, actually. Can you sell me some furs? What kind of thing? 20 gold each. Yeah, okay, here you go. Oh dear, I don't have enough money. Well, my best price is 18 coins. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, he'll reduce it. No thanks, I'll leave it. It's your loss, mate. I wonder what I can do with those furs. That's interesting. Can you tell me where I can find the Phoenix gang? I'm just going to ask him up front like that. Shh, not so loud. You don't want to get me in trouble. So do you know where they are? I may do. But I don't want to get into trouble for revealing their hideout. Oh, he's got the same awful beard as I do. Of course, if I was, say, 20 golds richer, I may happen to be more inclined to take that sort of risk. Yes, I'd like to be 20 gold coins richer too. Right, okay. Hint, hint. Okay, I've withdrawn the funds for you, so you better have some information here. Skip through this. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, have 20 gold coins then. Okay, to get to the gang hideout, enter Varric through the south gate. Then, if you take the first turning east, somewhere along there is an alleyway to the south. The door at the end of there is the entrance to the Phoenix gang. They're operating there under the name of the VTAM Corporation. Be careful, the Phoenixes ain't the types to be messed around. Thanks. Okay, we have a lead, so let's go and pursue it. We're getting a surprise exam here. I can't remember if I've done one of these on video before, so I might as well do it now. Okay, there are 2 types of question. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done all this. What comes next? Banana, onion, pineapple, fish, feather, and it's got to be this watermelon slice or whatever it is there, citrus fruit. Finally, a pupil using his brains rather than trying to eat them. Pick the object that comes next. Okay, we've got a, I don't know, chisel or arrowhead or something there. A watering can, a spade. Well, it's not the cake, it's not a rune, it's a rake. It's got to be. Okay, pick the object that should come next. We have a pair of boots, another pair of boots, and another pair of boots. Something else, something not a boots, and a pair of boots. Well done. You've proven your aptitude for pattern recognition. You'll receive a book once you leave the classroom. It is a book of knowledge to further your education. Use any of the doors in this room. Okay, well, we've used the red, the blue, and the purple. Let's use the green one this time. Not that it makes any difference at all, of course. What's this? Let's examine that quick. A well-used blackboard. Okay, book of knowledge. Knowledge. Give me that smithing. 510 smithing experience. I'm close now. Good stuff. Every book of knowledge I get is less iron ore I've got to mine in the long run. And 510, that's a not insignificant amount. Each bar is going to give me, 37, so that's 10, roughly 15. But then, I've got 10 around here. But at the same time, you've only got 50% success rate. So it's about, a book of knowledge is equivalent to mining 30 iron ore, or round about a full load of iron. So, it saves me a few minutes. Anyway, here we are at the south entrance here. I think he wants us to go down this pathway here as opposed to the one along the very bottom. Have we been into this area? I don't think there's anything of interest in there. He said there was an alleyway that turns to the south. We've got a thief, level 16, so we know we're in a rough part of town here. Cabbages. Here's that alleyway. There's a door there. Sorry, dog. I'm heading through here. Open door. Here we go. Mugger. Okay, well, this guy was giving us constant trouble while I was trying to get the rune essence, but we're level 14 now, so we don't need to deal with it. Down the ladder we go. Okay, we're in a whole new area here. Who's this? Straven. Some kind of vampire-looking guy here. What's through that door? Hey, you can't get in here. Only authorized personnel of the VTAM Corporation are allowed beyond this point. I know who you are. How do I get a job with the VTAM Corporation? Why not? Sorry, that's classified information. Okay, well, we can get a better response than that. How do I get a job with them? Get a copy of the Varric Herald. If we have any positions right now, they'll be advertised in there. That sounds like they're trying to fob me off here. I bet I can get an answer from them still. I know who you are. Really? Well, who are we then? This is the headquarters of the Phoenix Gang, the most powerful crime syndicate this city has ever seen. No, this is a legitimate business run by legitimate businessmen. Supposing we were this crime gang, however, what would you want with us? I'd like to offer you my services. I was just making sure you were them, okay? You mean you'd like to join the Phoenix Gang? Well, obviously I can't speak for them, but the Phoenix Gang doesn't let people join just like that. You can't be too careful, you understand. Generally, someone has to prove their loyalty before they can join. How would I go about doing that? Obviously, I would have no idea about that. Although, having said that, a rival gang of ours, theirs, called the Black Arm Gang, is supposedly meeting a contact from Port Sarim today in the Blue Moon Inn. We haven't been to Port Sarim yet. In fact, we've been playing this for over a month now. Goodness knows how many months it's been on YouTube. And we still have not made it to Falador yet. Today in the Blue Moon Inn. The Blue Moon Inn is just by the south entrance to the city, and supposedly the name of the contact is Johnny the Beard. Obviously, I know nothing about the dealings of the Phoenix Gang, but I bet if somebody were to kill him and bring back his intelligence report, they would be considered loyal enough to join. Okay, I'll get right on it. Okay, let's do that then. What happens if I try and open the door myself? How's your little mission going? I haven't managed to find the report yet. You need to kill Johnny the Beard, who should be in the Blue Moon Inn, I would guess, not being a member of the Phoenix Gang and all. How many people have they got through there? Many, many thieves. Okay. Phoenix Gang consists of, 6 people? Maybe more, or 7. And there's someone upstairs as well. Maybe they've got other people around the city. Who knows? This thief could be part of the Phoenix Gang as well. Let's go and investigate. Here's the Blue Moon Inn, I think. Examine the sign. The Blue Moon Inn. Okay, so we'll go in the back door, through the kitchen. Why not? I once had someone do this at a restaurant I worked at. It was kind of surreal. Right, where are you? There's Johnny the Beard. Okay. He's only level 2, but we're going to go and get our equipment. Looks kind of shifty. We'll talk to you in a second. First, we're going to suit up. Johnny the Beard has no idea what's about to hit him. Let's, rather than attack, let's talk to him first. See what he has to say. Johnny the Beard is not interested in talking. Well, is he interested in fighting? Let's find out. I'm going to try and bring him down without getting up another level, because I'd rather stay at level 5 at the moment. Okay, good stuff. Slowly working him down. We'll switch to attack if need be. Come on, get him down. He's so close. Down he goes. 500 XP for block as well. What did we get? We got an intel report and some bones. Well, let's bury the bones so there's no evidence that Johnny the Beard was ever here. You bury the bones. Let's head outside as well. Let's read it. What's it say? Intelligence report. There's an archaeologist hanging about the statue outside of the city with mining equipment. Could she be onto a hidden treasure buried near the statue? There's a new channel being dug and a barge being assembled near the dig site. The Varant Museum seems to be paying for it. Could they have information about new treasures? Interesting. I wonder how long this text has been like this since this quest was created, because this was one of the original quests way back in 2001 for January. And I wonder if this is the same text that was in this report back then, or whether this refers to later changes in the game. Anyway, who's this guy here? Charlie the Tramp. We never talked to him. Let's do so now and just see what happens. So spare some change, Gov? Who are you? Charlie Trampin at your service. Now, about that change you were going to give me. Sorry, I haven't got any. Is there anything down this alleyway? Funny you should mention that. There is, actually. The ruthless and notorious criminal gang known as the Black Arm Gang have their headquarters down there. Thanks for the warning. Do you think they would let me join? You never know. You'll find a lady down there called Katrine. Speak to her. But don't upset her. She's pretty dangerous. Well, this is interesting because we have a rival gang now. And we think that these guys were mentioned by Straven down there as their rivals and the guy who Johnny the Beard was working for. I don't know how they're going to respond to me having killed their guy. Here we go. Katrine, let's talk to her. I'm genuinely curious what's going to happen here. This is going to determine what gang I join, because ultimately I can't join both. But let's just have a chat with her. What is this place? It's a private business. Can I help you at all? I've heard you're the... what sort of business? A small family business. We give financial advice to other companies. And that's the end of that. No, I don't believe it for 1 second. I'm looking for fame and riches. And you expect to find it in the back streets of Ark? Yes, I do. Look at that dagger. That is an interesting looking dagger there she's got. What kind of weapon is that? I've heard you're the Black Arm Gang. Who told you that? Rather not reveal my sources. Yes, I can understand that. So what do you want with us? I want to become a member of your gang. I want some hints of becoming a thief. I'm looking for the door out of here. I want to become a member of your gang. How unusual. Normally we recruit for our gang by watching local thugs and thieves in action. People don't normally waltz in here saying, hello, can I play? How can I be sure that you can be trusted? Well, you can give me a try, can't you? Well, people tell me here I have an honest face. Let's do that one. How unusual. Someone honest wanting to join a gang of thieves. Excuse me if I remain unconvinced. Thinking about it, I may have a solution, actually. Our rival gang, the Phoenix Gang, has a weapons stash a little east of here. We're fresh out of crossbows, so if you could steal a couple of crossbows for us, it would be very much appreciated. Then I'll be happy to call you a Black Arm. Sounds simple enough. Any particular reason you need 2 of them? I have an idea for framing a local merchant who is refusing to pay our very reasonable, keep your life pleasant insurance rates. I need 2 Phoenix crossbows, one to kill somebody important with, and the other to hide in the merchant's house where the local law can find it. When they find it, they'll suspect him of murdering the target for the Phoenix Gang, and hopefully arrest the whole gang. If they had the power to do this, why wouldn't they do it already? Come on. Leaving us as the only thieves in Varric. Brilliant, Rhea. Yeah, brilliant. So who are you planning to murder? I haven't decided yet, but it'll need to be somebody important. Say, why are you being so nosy? You're on with the Lord, are you? No, just curious. You better keep your mouth shut about this plan, or I'll make sure it stays shut for you. Now, are you going to get those crossbows or not? Got anything easier? Okay, no problem. Great. You'll find the Phoenix Gang's weapon stash just next to the temple, due east of here. Interesting. Okay, so I have 2 different offers here. And how to proceed? I mean, I'm genuinely curious how this is going to play out. Okay, so she wants the Phoenix Gang's crossbows. So let's go and see if I can go to that weapon stash. I know ahead of time what's going to happen when I get there and what the obstacle is. But at the same time, I have this intel report, which is maybe going to help me. And if it does, I mean, this is a 2-player quest. Surely it has not gone unnoticed for however many years that it can be completed. Oh, hang on. Whoa, where am I going? Near the temple, she said. I think that means possibly up here. This is the door to the weapon stash you were looking for. Maybe if you can find another adventurer who happens to be a member of the Phoenix Gang, they could help you. Okay. Let's head this way. Back downstairs. Because we could be a member of the Phoenix Gang. Oh, look, there's a little sign on the door there. Read plaque. BTAM. Interesting. Down we go. What's going to happen here? Is he going to talk to me about conspiring with the enemy? Talk to Straven. How's your little mission going? I have the intelligence report. Let's see it then. You hand over the report. The man reads the report. Yes, this is very good. Okay, you can join the Phoenix Gang. I'm Straven, one of the gang leaders. Okay, one of them. Nice to meet you. Take this key. Everyone's very mild-mannered here in the Phoenix Gang. And I'm possibly a vampire. Straven hands you a key. This key will give you access to our weapon supply depot around the front of this building. Okay, so it's a simple matter then. Let's first of all explore here. Let's search these chests here. Nothing so far. Something is on the ground in this room. Grapes, interesting, okay. This chest here is gold rimmed. I wonder if this is going to be containing something. What's that on here? It's just blood, okay. Search. Anything in here? You search the chest. You find half of a shield, which you take. Use broken shield. Let's examine it. Half of the shield of Arrav. So the other half is belonging to the other... I'm going to take these grapes, why the hell not? Belonging to the other gang. but we never had the story explained to us. But more interestingly, can I still complete the requirement of the Black Arm gang? And also, was that guy showing up as green on the map there? It certainly looked like it for a second. Anything in here? No. Out we go. Set through. Okay, we can now get into the weapons locker. And upstairs, we can talk to the weapons master here, 23. Hello. Hello, fellow Phoenix. What are you after? I'm after a weapon or two. I'm looking for treasure. Aren't we all? We've not got any up here. Go mug someone somewhere if you want some treasure. Let's see what they do have. Okay, so they have an iron dagger, a phoenix crossbow, pair of gloves, pair of boots, and another phoenix crossbow on the ground here. Let's see if I can't speak to him. After a weapon or two. No problem, feel free to look around. So what happens now if I take the phoenix crossbows? Hey, that's Straven's. He won't like you messing with that. Oh, okay, sorry. What about this one? Okay, so both of these belong to Straven. So I'm going to have to dispose of him if I'm going to get a chance at taking these crossbows. Possibly for the Black Arm gang. Or possibly for my friend who's going to have to join them. And then the two of us together can combine the shield. But that requires defeating this guy. Let's have a look at him. Looks kind of obsessive. Okay, so he's got steel armor on and he's got a steel longsword by the looks of things. Possibly has leather boots. And, well, no trousers that I can see of any particular interest. I don't think we can take him as a level 14. He's level 23. Not with a sword and shield anyway. Our skills are not high enough. Only having 5 attack, strength and defense and 14 hit points, even with health, that is going to, even with food, sorry, that's going to be a tough battle. However, I have 17 magic. I reckon that I might, with some strong spells, be able to bring him down. So let's give that a go. Let's try handing in the shield at the museum here. Welcome to the Museum of Ark. I have half the Shield of Arrav here. Can I get a reward? The Shield of Arrav? Goodness, the museum has been searching for that for years. The late King Rold II offered a reward for it years ago. Well, I'm here to claim it. Let me have a look at it first. The curator peers at the shield. This is incredible. That shield has been missing for over 25 years. Leave the shield here with me and I'll write you out a certificate saying that you have returned the shield so that you can claim your reward from the king. Can I have 2 certificates, please? Yes, certainly. Please hand over the shield. You hand over the shield half. The curator writes out 2 half certificates. Of course, you won't actually be able to claim the reward with only half the reward certificate. What? I went through a lot of trouble to get this shield piece, and now you tell me it was for nothing? That's not very fair. Well, if you were to get me the other half of the shield, I could give you the other half of the reward certificate. It's rumoured to be in the possession of the infamous Black Arm gang. Beyond that, I can't help you. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Let's head along the northern wall of Varric here. I can see several Black Knights here. I don't think any of them are hostile. Examine a wilderness sign. Danger, wilderness up ahead. Watch out for the beast. Is that what it said? Watch out for the beast. Yeah, okay. Look at this. Here's something I want. I need a wooden shield. Now, why do I need a wooden shield, I hear you ask? Well, because even though I have a much superior shield on one level, the Iron Kite shield, that is going to negatively impact my ability to do magic, whereas the wooden shield is going to allow me to do magic unhindered, essentially, while also providing some small defensive bonuses. So I think it's a good idea to have both of those. One other thing I want to check out while we're in town here is a the newspaper, because while we were exploring Varrock, we found the guy who sells it, but we never actually purchased one, and now also we know it's tied to the Phoenix Gang. It's basically just a front for them, so I'm curious to hear, or to see, what is contained within. Okay, let's go and speak to Benny here. Okay, I just wanted to see if there's anything related to the Phoenix Gang here. Can I have a newspaper, please? Certainly, there'll be 50 gold pieces. Let's trade here and see what's in it. Read the newspaper. Varrock gets makeover. The city of Varrock is the latest recipient of a complete makeover. When interviewed, King Rold said, "In order to keep visitors coming to see our sites, or the sites of our beautiful capital, we felt like tidying up the city would be more effective than just issuing a decree. Make sure you visit the new museum while you're here." Wonder how old that is. Obituaries. Goblin died. Giant rat died. Unicorn died. Vanguard died. Bear. Lowe's Archery Emporium for the finest ranging weapons in town. I actually need to visit there because I need some arrows. Time to party. Visit the fancy dress shop for all your party outfits. I need to visit there as well because I want to purchase something. The Dancing Donkey. Cold beer, always in stock. And that's our newspaper here. Don't think we can scroll down anymore. That's the whole lot. Now I've now got 2 keys then. And that is going to allow me to give my friend a second key. And we can both get access to that weapons locker. So we can work together to bring down the weapons master. Let's head back and speak to Katrine here. I wonder if she's got anything to say. We have now joined her rival gang. You've got some guts coming here, Phoenix guy. Katrine spits. Now get lost, or I'll make sure you haven't got those guts anymore. So that is the end of. We do indeed need someone else to help us get the other half of the shield. Now you'll see I've set my character up here with a random seeming assortment of gear. I've got all my small things like gloves, boots, cape, and I have my fire staff and a wooden shield because it doesn't interrupt my magic attacks. Got some leather body which has a very minor effect on magic for the negative, but it's outweighed by the amulet of accuracy I have on. Also, I have a ton of air runes and mine runes with my fire staff here. I'll be doing fire strikes, and I have loads of shrimps, a random kebab, and a meat pie that was given to me by the sandwich lady, so I'll be using that. Hopefully I can get through this fight in one piece, but I think it's going to be a close run thing, and this could be a death. I will be very disappointed if it does turn out to be a death. Having got this far, hardcore Ironman, kind of throwing it away by going into a fight where I'm 9 levels too low, but I think it'll be alright. Now my mate here is just getting into the Black Hand gang, so I'm going to head over towards the Phoenix gang hideout. I realize I need to grab some keys, so we'll do that just now. Okay, I have the keys, heading back. I'll hand one over and then the 2 of us will head through. Drop your key for Candace. Did you get the key? Okay, here we go. Up the ladder. And there he is. He's on the other side of the room, so let's attack him now while we have a range advantage. Oh, okay, I can't do that. Can I talk to him mid-fight? So the bearer of this, okay, so I need to use this on my friend here maybe. Let's try that again. Drop your certificate for Candace to take. Candace has dropped something for you to take. Okay. So I now have 2 half certificates. Yes, I do indeed. Awesome. So, all that's left is to head back into the castle now. And we can get the reward. Head around this way. And talk to King Rold. Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I have come to claim the reward for the return of the Shield of Arrav. You show the certificate to the king. I'm afraid that's only half the reward certificate. You'll have to get the other half and join them together if you want to claim the reward. Okay, so let's do that now. Use on the 2. The bearer of this certificate has brought both halves of the legendary Shield of Arrav to me, Hay Callan, curator of the Varrock Museum. I have examined the shield and am satisfied as to its authenticity. I recommend to His Majesty King Rold III that the bearer is rewarded as per Proclamation 262, the year 143 of the 5th Age by King Rold II. Okay, let's talk to him again. You show the certificate to the king. My goodness, this claim is for the reward offered by my father many years ago. I never thought I would live to see the day when someone came forward to claim this reward. I heard that you found half the shield, so I will give you half of the bounty. That comes to exactly 600 GP. Hand over the certificate. Kings gives you 600 GP. And there we go, you have completed the Shield of Arrav quest. 1 quest point, 600 coins, so we have 11 quest points now. Still need to bump that number up. And that's us done. It was very kind of cobbled together, this episode. Things did not go smoothly at all. I had great plans to kill Johnny the Beard and also the Weapon Master, only to find out that I couldn't kill the Weapon Master. I thought it was possible for you to kind of intervene in that fight, take him out, so your friend, if he needs help, can take the crossbows that way, but apparently not. So I have missed my opportunity to take care of someone. You probably saw my inventory was like packed, rammed, ready for a fight. Didn't happen. Anyway, and finally, found the right places to go, because the quest journal was not making it clear at all. But we are done with Shield of Arrav, possibly the worst quest in free-to-play. I never liked it back in the day. I thought it'd be fine this time around, but it was hella confusing. Anyway, we're done. Next up, I'm not entirely sure what. I think we should go to a new area, maybe even Al-Kharid to the southeast. You'll find out next time. Thanks very much for watching.